Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs.
Yeah, I just got done greasing my sear. Nitro cold brew from New Belgium. Cream ale. 5%. We've got time. We got time for that shit. Okay, so it's not the one with the little thingy in it. So far, it's just non-eventful. Okay, it's not beer. That doesn't look like beer. It smells like a cream ale with just a little bit of coffee in the background. Cheers. Wow. So it was a 6-pack. And right now I don't even want to do one of them. Okay. Even though you see bubbles, and it's a nitro, it has a completely flat taste to it. I mean, there's just like nothing on my tongue right now. And I'd really like there to be something on my tongue right now. This would be a good beer for shotgunning, except for it's really, really cold right now, so my brain would explode. The first thing you notice is how flat it is and how fairly, not really dry, not creamy, but just, it's kind of reminding me, like, not that I've ever done it, because I'm not a fan of cold coffee, let alone iced coffee. It's like you took that last black cup of coffee out of the coffee maker after the coffee maker's been, sitting there idling away for about 8 hours, and you put that glass in the refrigerator and let it get really, really cold. Actually, this was over in the big beer fridge, because the big beer fridge is even colder than the Asian, well, you can't even see Asian Chaos. The Asian Chaos fridge. So it's just kind of reminding me of just a glass of old black coffee with a little bit of creaminess. Okay. A few stragglers from the Corona/virus/beer video. Mike saying, two-hearted time yet? Just a bit outside. DFC says, thanks for the vid, you prick face. Copyright David Brown. Matt Davis, also on the wrong one. Is it two-hearted Ed to the sunny slopes of long ago time? Club time? You missed it. David Brown says, if all liquor stores close, know the signs of withdrawal. Then David said, these ones, ? Grow of a vocabulary, you for fuck's sakes. Then David says, we need a count clicker to count how many times Matt says fuck. Fuck if I know. Smile Money was first on flask number 44, the Redbreast. And then he says, now the governor closed all eat-in restaurants. He also closed the state stores. Suicide rates are going through the roof. And the same thing is happening with Steve from Frontline. Number two. Second was the Real Cobra Burnout. Jolson says this video needs more cowbell and shots. Okay. I can't remember who messed with these last. Gotta get it like... that ain't gonna work. Oh! Matt Davis says, and beer. And then Tardisia says, some people can't handle more cowbell. Didn't scourge. Can't tell whose breasts are more red. I can send you some pics. Real Cold Burnup viscosity looks good. Proceed. Thank you. Jolson, FYI, the cure for the beer flu is more cowbell. And Tardisia says the more the better. In the compound with Clyde, 6th Revolution, head of Steve. J-Dog says here. J-Dog says me, I don't have any symptoms. Smile Money says 5 to 14 days, J-Dog. Matt was licking doorknobs so he can get some time off. So I am sure he is doing that all day. Smile Money, thanks for the segue. Just not that I've ever cared, because I personally think the fact that I'm sure I introduce myself to germs on a minute by minute basis, that in the long run my body is going to be stronger. Both me and my buddy were reminiscing about the people that we know that are either straight up vegetarians, and then a lot of those take it to the next level on the whole cleaning thing. Constantly the hand sanitizer, constantly this, constantly, maybe even not even shaking hands kind of people. And they're the ones that always look pasty white like they're a moment away from death. You know, we're all going to die of something. So you can either enjoy and live your life, or you can seal yourself up in a little bubble with a antibiotic spray being introduced to your bubble on a minute by minute basis. And it looks like it should be. Boy, I tell you, maybe I need to pour harder next time. It is better than the Corona, though. I will say that. Even though I bought it and reviewed it the same day that I bought it. It's in a pretty busy liquor store. I just can't see that it's been sitting on the shelf. And of course, it's as Cobra pointed out, it is in a clear glass, which is also a basic no-no for. I give it a little bit harder pour, and I am getting the cascade thing going on. I guess we'll see. Like Jay, the lead ammunition, would point out, the more you agitate it, the more flavor he feels that it gives. And I would have started this about 26 minutes earlier, but I was watching Jay's review on the Ruger 57, or 57, and he he 100% is warning everybody to not even consider that gun as a carry gun. That it is unsafe, and his predictions are there'll be some lawsuits, and then the gun will be recalled by Ruger, because unlike the FN57, it does not have a passive hammer safety. So even though he shows it right in his video, even though the safety levers are both up, you just need to push one thing, which could easily move if the gun was dropped. The transfer bar moves freely and then allows the hammer to slam forward under full spring tension. So it's kind of a damn shame. Personally, there was too many things that I didn't really like about the gun that I would have added one to my arsenal. And like a few people said, maybe it's kind of like that first generation, the first year of a car. Maybe wait and see how the bugs work out on it. So I know Jay was completely unimpressed with that the takedown lever like fell free on its own, and I don't know. And I will agree with what Jay was saying, and a whole bunch of people have said, and I personally feel the same way. I think the location of the safety on the FN57 is nearly perfect. Some people say it's all weird because it's way up front. Well, it's right where your finger falls. You know, if you are in a scenario where, you know, like maybe you're, you know, I've had it happen many times here, unfortunately, where I was having issues with my security system. Now, I'm not the one that installed the frickin' thing, so you think the people that did would know better, but now I haven't had a problem with it. So, of course, it did go some long intervals without a problem. So if it happens again, I am going to throw the sensor away, and the company can give me another one. But it used to be right outside the door for the gun room, so it was impossible to get off of those stairs and come in this direction. But as you guys know, or maybe you don't, my boiler for the house is sitting right here, and I was almost wondering if it was sensing the change in heat. You know, if it's possible that one of the pumps comes on and instantly warms up some pipe, and now I'm just throwing that out there. All I know is that sensor had gone off 3 times, false alarm, and you know, and I'm on my way down into the basement here with a firearm, and if you okay, hypothetically, now right or wrong, I don't know, but I never carry this gun with the safety on. That's just me. To me, it's kind of like you know, it's not like a 1911 where I feel that it's ultra sensitive. I don't know. And the gun did fall off the ottoman once onto the floor with the safety off, and it didn't go full auto. But right or wrong, I don't carry this gun on my side with the safety on. But if I did, you know, when I'm like in the situation where the alarm system went off, I do not put my finger into the trigger well because I don't know what the threat may be. I feel that I have time to get to the trigger. Now, as far as the safety location, that's the safety on. I mean, my finger is like already, my finger is basically sitting on it. So if I did have the safety, if I was a person that liked to use the safety on this, and I had the safety on, and I was going through the house, and for some reason I was worried about it, but, you know, again, in a situation like that, the safety would already probably be off. On a 1911, it always worries me because the triggers are so sensitive on those, and you hear too many stories of okay, the alarm system was set off at midnight because my daughter decided to sneak into the house and raid our refrigerator, or grab some detergent or something downstairs, and forgot about the alarm, even though it's highly unlikely. I'm just throwing this out there as a scenario, but the people that complain about the safety on this, I don't think they've actually ever owned one, because if you did, I find it a lot easier than getting to one back here. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, Jay did not have a lot of good things to say about the Ruger. Frontline 41st. Steven, didn't get a pic of the trigger you ordered. Yeah, really? If I go to my phone and bring up my texting with you, and it's sitting right there. Where is Steve? Maybe it was Messenger. No, if it was Messenger, you would have gotten it for sure. My bad. Well, I got confirmation yesterday that it. Had. I think it just said ready to ship, because then again it was a Sunday. But I got notification at like 8:30 this morning that the trigger had shipped. So I easily expect it this week. Gunwild top 10 bitches. DFC almost top 10. Who could it be texting on my phone? Foomaster 2. Happy Leprechaun Nut Putting Day a little early. Woohoo, stay thirsty, my friend. Yeah. So I wonder how those are all going to work out, seeing how people aren't supposed to hang out together. Hold on. It's Jolson. He's wondering who's crashing at the house. And as it stands for the get-together, right now the get-together is not happening. It's all playing it by ear. Our Marsh 2, here. Mike, Gillian, the top man is here. Me, cheers. Well, you got 3 thumbs up on that. Our Marsh 2 again, the Brew Babe is smoking hot. Frontline seconds that. Smile Money, the bullet goes right around David into the trigger. I guess he had to be there. It's pretty cool. Hard March 2, Eric, it's just a number. Believe me, there's nothing divine. I've never been called an angel. Never? Nope. Sucked just like the last one. Vocal Local, the Brew Babe, looks like the lights are on, but nobody's home. Again, not a problem. Harvard 2. You're talking, but all I hear is the voice of the teacher from Charlie Brown. I'm too busy looking at the Brew Babe. Vocal Loco with a link.
Let me have some candy, Cartman. Oh, let's see. Nope, I don't have any Jewish candy. Why'd you really need all that chocolate, fat boy? Blah, 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 blah. Shh, the movie's starting. Hooray!
Satans! say to the Iranian gynecologist?
I don't know, Philip. What? Where do they come up with this stuff? You're such a pig fucker, Philip. What did he say?
Terrence, why would you call me a pig fucker?
Well, let's see. First of all, you fuck pigs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fuck my ass and call me a bitch.
Oh, you shit-faced cockmaster.
Wow. Shit-faced cockmaster. Listen, you donkey-raping shit-eater. Donkey-raping shit-eater. Donkey baby shit-eater. You'd fuck your uncle.
You'd fuck your uncle.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're a cocksucking ass-licking Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true. Nobody fucks uncles quite like you.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're the one that fucked your uncle, Uncle Fucker. You don't eat or sleep or mo...
Wow. Can't wait to play that for my mom. Our Marsh 2 tastes like a skunk's vagina. Maybe worse, actually. Maybe worse. Let's just see what Jolson has to say. Frontline says, Brew Babe. Yum. Yes, Jolson. As of right now, the only person that I'm not 100% sure on if it's a true cancellation. Of course, if it's a really bad scenario, then he won't be able to fly, and that's Jim. But yeah, it's everything's on hold. It's all on hold. You Uncle Fucker. Frontline again. I wouldn't mind a strawberry. Frontline. She didn't like the Burger King one. Really? I see it now. I haven't had it. I'm not quite sure I want to wait. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the Whopper. Some people, I like big, juicy Whoppers. I mean, to put my tongue on a big, juicy Whopper, sometimes even two at a time. But having said that, it's one of those things where, if restaurants were like all right next to each other, I'd like drive through Burger King and get a Whopper, and then I would hit McDonald's for the fries, and that kind of thing. Wendy's for the Frosty, and then the Strawberry Girl for dessert. Now, if you're telling me, well, she may not have liked it because a vegetarian burger doesn't taste like real anything. I still go back to the story where my daughter, my eldest, Lily, was telling me how great the fakin was. You get it, bacon, fakin. How great the fakin was. She goes, it just tastes so good. Even Travis likes it. And Travis is standing behind her. She's not seeing him, and he's going. So, the commercial, the people eating the Impossible Whopper because they think it's the Whopper. Now this would go back to the conversation I had with Scott, Mr. Holster. He's like, the only way that, for him, now I don't jokingly say, but I don't have as much conviction in my actual comment as Scott did about this. It was mandatory that an animal die for every single one of his meals. And I say that too. An animal has to die for one of my meals. But having said that, it's not that I can't put bacon on just about everything. But I can do the vegetarian thing. Hell, we did like a month of juicing. That was a total 15 days straight of nothing but juice. There was a 1 week lead in and then a 1 week lead out. So it was 30 days of basically soup, salad, then nothing but juice, and then soup and salad, and then back to the old country buffet, and putting all of the I lost over 50 pounds. I lost over 50 pounds in the time that we were doing the well, the juice thing, and then the lead up to that, I stopped drinking soda or Coke. Where everything's a Coke. Well, how do you order a Mountain Dew if everything's a fucking Coke, wise people? See, I say I want a Mountain Dew, and they go get me a Mountain Dew. So if you say I want a Mountain Dew Coke, a Cokey Mountain Dew, see, this whole concept makes no sense at all to me. That maybe the people that take your order are psychic, and when you say I want a Coke, that really means Dr. Pepper. Up here, we ask for what we want, and we say just, the one thing, and then we don't have to have any more conversation. Get me a fucking Mountain Dew. Please. Frontline. It's not whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. There isn't one anywhere near me. I never heard of it in my life. Stick the sandwich up your ass. Frontline. I've heard of a meatball sandwich. You didn't know what a combo was. Unsubbed. Yeah, a combo up here is fries with my fucking burger. I want a combo meal. That means I'm going to get a Coke and my fries with my fucking hamburger. Steve, as soon as you realize that the little fucking universal bubble that you're living in isn't just about you, and that if it popped, there's a bigger world going on around you, the easier this conversation will be. Stop up here and ask for the combo meal. That is everything on the menu served with fries and a beverage. I know what a combo meal is. I fucking had one for lunch the other day. Today? Yeah, I accidentally thumbs them down, contemplating just leaving it. Today, my buddy's down in Florida. Part of me thinks that he should have never gone in the first place because he's worried about, now when he comes back, I'm going to have to hazmat his ass down. Because the one nice thing about me today is from the time I left the house, well, actually I interacted with a zillion people, so I probably have the virus by now. Holy shit, did I already start talking about this and did I not finish? Or just I never started talking about it. So if I already mentioned this, I apologize, there's alcohol. But it dawned on me today. I decided, you know what, I think the restaurants are still open. I'm sure it's gonna come though, because they might have the drive-thrus open and that's it, which means the place I normally go, the Guadalajara, Mario, haha, it is a real place. If they completely close, they don't have a drive-thru. So, I realized today I just went, you know what? I still have plenty of coffee. I bring a great big thing of water with me every single day. I had my Frontline Blue Line cigar that I planned on smoking on my way home, and I decided to have it as lunch. And I was like, I'm not really, really hungry. I think I'm just going to go see what's going on over at the grocery store here in Superior, Wisconsin, and just get myself a slab of brown sugar smoked salmon. And I walked in there, and the reason I kind of wanted to look is because the radio show I was listening to was a local show. My pal, Brad Bennett, who's actually not up here, he's in Florida, so he does the show from his winter home in Florida. He had an interview with a manager of a very large food chain grocery store down there, and the guy's just like, we don't have a problem getting toilet paper. We only have so much on hand. We know how much we are going to sell from the time that we place our order until the next order comes in. But when the world is full of stupid fucking people, and everybody goes, and the person that gets one package because they know that this is more than enough, like us. We usually order once a week, go, we've been doing the Walmart pickup thing because I despise going in the store. I actually despise the store, but I don't really have many other options up here. And going to the grocery store for anything other than food is a financial mistake around here. So I just order what I know I need to make it 1 week. And Christine is like, I'm placing the order. How are we doing on toilet paper and hand towels and laundry detergent and anything else? And I look around and go, well, we're good on that. We're good on that. We still have like 12 rolls of toilet paper. We're good for another week. And then, this stuff happens, and it's like, so yeah, this manager basically said, listen, the warehouse is full. The warehouse will bring as much as we want. And the fact that so many stupid people all showed up inside of a 48-hour window, no, we just didn't have the volume for that. But at least they got smart. There was a big sign on the door. You will not get more than 2 packages of toilet paper, period, per customer. Good. That's what they should do. Jesus God, I can tell you right now, people that, if this does get to the point where we're told to stay at our homes, there'll be some kind of contingency plan. Some old couple somewhere, that very seldom even listens to the news. They're just sitting there listening to their Joe Biden album collection, and they find out, okay, we don't have any food. People. This is America. People aren't just being left in their house to die, for God's sakes. Still to this moment in time, the only thing we even stocked up on is things that we already buy. So instead of buying enough chili, the ingredients to make chili for this weekend, I bought enough to make it 2 more times. If the meat I had, we bought a little bit extra hamburger and froze some. We bought a little bit extra chicken breast, froze some, that kind of thing. It didn't go crazy. I still go into the grocery store with the little carrying basket, not a cart, because I'm not an idiot. But yeah, I got there today to go pick up my slab of salmon for lunch, and there's the toilet paper section, as packed as it can get with toilet paper. They had so much toilet paper, every single company's variety was completely full, and then they had the shit, they were just bringing it out and setting it on the ground in front. So that rack is completely full, and everything in front of it, as high as the top of the rack, was more Charmin, and then more Continental, and then more, and I just giggled. It was just like, you people are so fucking totally stupid. Welcome to the government test. The government now knows where the sheep are. Pretty much everywhere. So yeah, the grocery store, I don't know if it ever, even mine, the one that I normally go to just on the road here, it wasn't picked over. There was still water in the water section. That one day we were there, all the toilet paper was gone, and then the napkins section was completely full, but the next day, like J-Dog said, all the napkins were gone. But no, there was hamburger and chicken, and the only thing that I would have bought that was completely sold out was Spam and tuna. But today, at the other one, like I said, I don't know if that one was as picked over as mine, but the one over there, there wasn't one shelf that had empty slots in it. Everything. There was water, there's toilet paper. Mike, love the Brew Babe on the screen on Flask 44 video. Steven, all eat in restaurants closed in Illinois. Bars max of 100 patrons until the end of the month. Frontline again, Steve. You can pay for subscribers. There's an app. It's a scam. Yeah, I want friends. I don't give a shit what that number. I don't give a shit what that number says in any fashion. In any fashion. How many people come and watch one of the videos? I really don't give a shit. The friends that I've made along the little journey called YouTube, now that is a very meaningful thing. And again, hate to give Obama credit where credit is due, but if it wasn't for Barack Obama, I may never have been standing here. I would have never created the Ebomi channel. Well, actually, the channel already existed because I had it to favorite videos, music videos, disassembly of gun videos, and that kind of thing. That was it. That was the only reason. Like I said, if I would have created that channel to be a gun channel, it would have been a little bit more tactical. I mean, shit. Even my Captain Dick Nozzle channel, that even would probably get more mileage than Ebomi. My favorite one is, it's not Ebomi, it's Ebony. I'm into black chicks. And then, because of that, I started this channel with Ben, 23 Mr. Cowboys. See how that worked out. That's why it was B and E Brew Reviews. It's not Band-Aid or anything like that. It's B and E. It stood for Ben and Eric Brew Reviews. And then Ben disappeared off the face of the planet after doing a few questionable things, and I changed the password, and now I just say it stands for Beer and Eric Brew Reviews, except for Flask Day, where they come from a cask day. Mike again. Stay armed, stay safe, and always be ready for anything. Absolutely. Matt Davis. Matt sure seems to have a problem with his masculinity. Does J-Dog make poor little Matt feel less of a man? Stormy Coyote. Going back a few videos to Poco Local's Uncle Fucker song request, that was not the right song that Google played for you. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was not the one from the South Park movie. Excuse me. Matt Davis again. We are not red-blooded Americans. This too shall pass. It's not the end. Now, if we could get that or something similar on a bulletin board on a major highway around the country, maybe I could buy some ammo, or better yet, toilet paper. Jesus fucking Christ. What is with the asswipe libtards in Seattle? They have gone too far. McLean 51, yes. McLean 5179, I don't care what's going on around. I will not stop eating butt. You're welcome, ladies. Wade says, just don't inhale and you'll be fine. Cheap old gun guy. Beware of the Ides of March. Et tu, Brute. Steven, why not review it as and then splash a little water in it and see how it goes from there? Steven, wiping your ass with tasty bread. Note to self, never accept a peanut butter sandwich from Eric Bomey. Steven, please review the Serpico triggers. Oh, yeah, I could. Yeah. I could do that. Yeah. Because when it gets here, it's going in this guy. And I could talk about the other one that you sent me that's in the G19. Steven, again, you found a use for the new toilet? No, I sold it to Steve Schweitzer, who was in the middle of building a bathroom in his basement, which I wish I had a bathroom in my basement. Wade, I just ordered 9mm Hornady XTP bullets from Midway. They have a great sale on all cold steel knives, too. Not even go look. Can't afford to buy a. I do like the Cold Steel. That Cold Steel Tonto. Yeah, of course. You know, I've been watching one of the Marvel comics. The was it the Fist, or yeah, and there was a scene in there where the one guy's dad, who now is, I was gonna say, the one guy's dad, the kid killed his dad with a tanto with a really cool looking grip on it, like you'd see on a samurai. And I instantly thought of this knife that Aaron made for me, and it would be cool to have this with like some kind of a wrap like that. And I haven't Googled it. I just thought of it now because I remember thinking about it and then looking at I have no idea how they do that wrap or what it is done with. I mean, it looks like it's rope, but it also looks like it has to be one of the most intricate, nicely tight stitches. I guess Jay from Elite Ammunition would have the answer to that. When you see a really nice sword with that, looks like almost like a rope wrap on it. It'd be interesting if I was able to do something like that on here without making it extremely bulky. Steven, why does everyone beat on Matt? Not like he has some prop nuts lost. Uh-oh. Don't lick the floor. Oh, I've just been having an allergy attack since about noon. Or it could be the coronavirus. Hang on, self-test. Yeah, I'm good. Then smile money and him go back and forth on what's wrong with Matt. Joey Cuz, willing to trade 100 rounds of 10mm for a roll of TP from my bunghole? Let me guess, Joey, did you sit home alone today? Because you're not allowed to leave your house. Scotsman, 2 minutes. You could have done it in half the time. Too busy talking about transmission fluid. Scotsman, whiskey. Well, I said, of course, like since the video started, it now feels like I have a cork in one of my nostrils. But I said the red breast was something I've had before, and it was pretty good. I mean, it didn't take long for the bottle to be finished off. What in the hell? You know, exactly what would you do if you what would you do if you logged into your security cameras and you saw like a SWAT truck out front and guys were just like pouring out of the truck? And oh, at 5:14 the mailman finally shows up. That's cool. And according to I was going to log in and look at the my front door camera and see if Christine has grabbed said package, but yeah, it looks like, oh no. Huh. What in the hell is that? Looks like a box about that long. Must be Jolson's dildo. Okay, a revisit of the red breast. Scotsman. God. I just get this less than desirable thing up front. I really can't taste-wise explain what it is, but it's not good. It's almost like a subtly perfume like presence right at the very right at the, you know, as soon as you start to experience the taste, it's like, what is that? Scotsman, all restaurant and bars closed here until further notice. So many people out of a job thanks to our governor. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that's going to go. I mean, if it really does continue in the direction we're going, you know, if me and Christine are forced to stay home for a while, you know, it won't be as bad for her because, you know, she has a PTO that she can burn. You know what is someone, what is, you know, what is, a lot of us, what are we even supposed to do? I mean, it's just gonna be it'll be, for me, it'll be a total loss. EMT Rail fan, I've never had the flu vaccination. I've never had the flu once, or I've had the flu only once in my adult life that I can pretty much know that it was the fever and an achy flu. It lasted a day and was no big deal. I am not anti-vax, but the flu is pretty much mild and recoverable. And believe it or not, typical germs are actually good for your immune system. Yeah, my friend, I believe that's what I was referring to. You know, it's like I don't do any of that shit. I mean, I believe that our bodies were built to self-sustain themselves, and the fact that man has stepped in has just made us, as a human machine, weaker in the long run. Mr. 27, it's like fresh squeezed transmission fluid. Deliciousness, auto guy, Bommy. Mr. 27, good luck on shopping, Eric. I stopped on my way home, and again, the one thing I didn't go look on was hand sanitizer, because I don't really care. I mean, shit. The one thing I have plenty of is bleach, and I believe the mix is 1 part bleach to 100 parts of water, and you can use that that's like restaurant grade sterilization. So, I mean, if you have to, you could use it on your hands. I mean, you're gonna dry yourself out, and you're gonna want to put a little lotion on. It puts the lotion on it. This is good. Miss 27, I've never had a flu shot, but the flu a couple times in my 38 years on this earth. Just kidding. Do that at the grocery store and see how the people look at you. Sharky, 17 million people in a country the size of a postage stamp. Approximately 200 by 150 miles. 1,413 confirmed cases and 24 fatalities is the current score. Mr. 27 is not making a comment. Sharky, MCK looking good. Not as good as the Brew boobs, but a close second. MP Gunther 1. Did it say AAMCO on the label? I don't know. What label are we talking about again? The flask? Sharky, the Ardbeg tracker is a must for us all. If it works. MP Gunther 1 again. Just got back from getting groceries from a major store, and it was amazing how bare the shelves are. I was able to get 1 package of ass wipers. Sharky, oh, Outro Babe is in matching outfits. Nice. MP Gunther 1. An app to find the whiskey in the house. Everyone needs one of those. Yeah, well, you never know. MP Gunther 1. Corona smells like a skunk's vagina. Fuck, that's funny. That's not if you're drinking Corona. At least this Corona. Gunwild. You may not do anything stupid for a loaf of bread or a roll of toilet paper, but what would you do for a Klondike bar? And Gunwild has the last comment. Oh, excuse me. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you in the Two Hearted Ale Club to the sunny slopes of long ago. Okay, I got 4 of these to go. Maybe I can trade Matt for something. Nitro Cold Brew Cream Ale from New Belgium. I am not dumping this down the drain, but I'm going to give it a 2, and it sucks. Sucks. Two-Hearted Ale in a Two-Hearted Ale glass that I got from my brother Clyde. Have not had a Two-Hearted Ale in a while, but while I was at said grocery store, which is in Superior, where they actually sell beer of some kind of a power level, unlike our grocery store used to have a very small little area, and I'm not sure if it was 3.2 beer or not, or if it was full strength. But like, if I go to a gas station on my way home, fill up my tank of gas, get myself, anything, and grab some beer there, like somebody, my neighbor, it's 3.2. It's just piss water, low ABV piss water. Now, in Wisconsin, whatever you're buying at the grocery store is going to be the same as going to a dedicated liquor store. And actually, in a lot of areas of Wisconsin, because I did some pipe fitting in a lot of the middle and southern part of Wisconsin, you can't even find a liquor store, because you just go to the grocery store, even if it's a small mom and pop, they'll have beer and wine and whiskey and vodka. So this is 7%, and it came from the grocery store when I was picking up the things that Christine asked me to stop for. Oh, excuse me, because she was missing a few items to make chicken tetrazzini tonight. It's my money. I hope this is... See, I get ripped on if I'm going to add things to make it sound more right. I hope this is a beer review tonight. Why? Because I like the fruity, tooty descriptors. Oaky, peppery, smoke, transmission fluid is not nearly as amusing to hear. Real Cobra Burnout here at work. Cheers to Hearted Ale Club. Cobra. Mike, party time. Mike again, two-hearted time. And I'm going to hit the refresh button. And Mike, you stand as the last comment. I'm going to be taking both these upstairs. I'm going to be drinking this one just to be a prepper. And I'm going to be drinking the two-hearted ale because it is good. And, yeah. So, Jay, you want me to, when would you like me to, send this your way? A trigger upgrade? Jay, you're the man. I mean, it already has a freaking awesome trigger in it. Would you say the, oh yeah. I got the share the love round in there. Jay's got a newer version of this trigger. Oh, I see what you're probably talking about. Your new one has the over travel take up on it, so it probably doesn't move at all. Well, Jay, I know you'll hear this, so I would be happy to send this in your direction whenever you're you think you might have a hole in your schedule, because this will be missed. This sees a considerable amount of carry, and I've actually been. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I can have an extra mag in the back pocket of my work pants, and another mag or two in my jacket pocket, and every single mag that I have on me is another 20 rounds to go with the 21 rounds that are right here. So with the uncertainty of what's going on right now, I've been carrying this as a work gun. I had it on me on Friday, and I had it on me today. So appreciate the upgrade. That is, if you've got an over travel adjustment on your new triggers, that is even more insane than the trigger. I mean, this thing had a great trigger before Jay did his custom trigger, his polishing and adjusting. I mean, I just know that you put your finger on this trigger, and no, I know there's a live round in it. You put your finger on this trigger and come up to the wall, one more little twitch and it goes off. But if Jay, you're able to actually take that travel completely out of there. So, I don't know. You let me know. I could have it. I could have it in the mail ASAP, or I could wait a little while. But this is a serious part of my EDC, and I don't give a flying rip at how much it costs. I give a shit about how much I feel I'm worth. I'm gonna hit the button just one more time. Okay, don't want to take it away from you, Mike, but Joey fucked ya. Joey, that just means you and Christine need to get your asses over here and bring Samantha, and then we can have one hell of a wild time. So, Joey, do you even know that you're in the Two Hearted Ale Club? Probably not. So, okay, guys, cheers, and again, we are, and the libtards are, but you have to watch out for stupid people, so stay safe.